Welcome back all of you to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 6 and the subject is science. As you all know that we have completed the chapter number 1 as well as chapter number 2. So today we will start chapter number 3 and the name of the chapter is fiber to fabrics. Now first of all we should understand the meaning of the name of the chapter, fiber to fabrics. Fabrics, we are supposed to see many of the advertisement in the TV also that is very fine fabric, and that in particular advertisement we can assess that someone is wearing good looking clothes, this and that. So fabric means the clothes we are using in our daily life. Now those fabrics, as we all are using, so we can see that if we observe carefully that our clothes are made up of thin strands. These strands are also known as yarn. Fabric means the clothing, and fabrics are made up of fibers, and these fibers, then these fibers are made up of thin thread like structures which are known as yarns. So again we are supposed to recap that if we are supposed to observe our clothes carefully, that we observe that, or if our clothes is torn from anywhere, so many of the thin threads are coming outside. So these thin threads are known as fibers. Those are made up of yarns, and the second name for them is strands. So but from where, now the main question is from where we are getting these fabrics. So these fabrics we are getting from the fibers, and these fibers we are getting either from the animals or the plants, or some of the fibers are artificial. So we can classify the fibers into two parts. One is the natural fiber, and second one is the artificial. Natural fibers or artificial fibers. Now as you all know that in the ancient period the people were not using the fibers, they are using the big plants leaves to cover their body. But as we progressed, and as well as the development of the humanity started afterwards, they have started to use fabrics or clothes in place of the leaves, this and that. So now the natural fibers and the artificial fibers. So now we have already classified. Now we are supposed to discuss what are the natural fibers and what are the artificial fibers. The natural fibers, the cotton, jute, or we can say the silk. The cotton, as you know that now we are residing in the rural area, so you can see the cotton plants nearby your places. So cotton plants, in the cotton plants we are supposed to see the cotton balls which contains the cotton. From that cotton the process is there, we are supposed to discuss afterwards. Then how the fabrics are prepared from the plants. and second one is the jute. Jute in this area, that is means I think not practiced, no. We are not getting the jute in this area. That Rajasthan, the main supplier of jute is the West Bengal. So, and the third one is the silk. Now, first two fibers we are getting from plants, and this third one we are getting from animals. So, the fibers we are getting from animals or plants are known as natural fibers, and the fibers which we are preparing artificially from the chemicals are known as artificial fibers. The silk. Silk is produced by the silkworm. Silkworm. And for your kind information, I want to tell you that the silk was originated from China. In China, the silk is prepared on a larger scale, and at many of the places we have seen that that is like a occupation also to rear the silkworm, and afterwards we can produce the silk. So, the natural fibers either we are getting from the plants or we are getting from the animals. For the plants we are getting cotton and jute, and from the animals we are getting silk. Silk we are getting from the silkworm. At the same time, some of the artificial fibers are also there, like nylon. Nylon is a artificial fiber which we are not getting from the animals and plants. We are supposed to prepare artificially using the chemicals. And the second name for the artificial fibers is synthetic fibers. These are also known as synthetic. Nylon as well as polyester. These are two examples of synthetic fibers or artificial fibers. Afterwards, we are supposed to discuss in this chapter that how to prepare the fabric from the fibers we obtain from these plants. So, the process is there, and in that process we will start with ginning. Ginning is the process in which the fibers are separated from that cotton ball. Cotton ball, you can observe, as we have discussed previously, that cotton is very popular here in our region. We can see the cotton plants also in the fields. So, on that cotton plants we are having the cotton ball. From cotton ball we are supposed to separate the fibers by the process ginning. And how to separate? The process of separation of fiber from cotton seed or that is known as cotton ball by combing is called ginning. That is the initial process, means the first process. Afterwards, the second process is spinning. Spinning is the process in which the process of making yarn from fibers is called spinning. Means we are supposed to use that fabrics. Fabrics are of not of too much longer, their length is less. So using those small fibers we can make a thread. That process of making thread is known as spinning. Spinning, again I want to tell you the definition of spinning. The process of making yarn from fabric is called spinning, and afterwards we are supposed to go for weaving, the process of arranging two sets of yarn. Weaving means if we are in the spinning we have prepared the yarn, now we are supposed to make the fabric. For that either we can use weaving or knitting. Weaving means if we are taking two different yarns and we are making the fabric from that from these yarns is known as weaving. And if we are taking only one type of fiber or yarn, that is known as knitting. So knitting and weaving, so difference is there. Spinning is the process of making yarn from fibers, and after that weaving is the process of arranging two sets of yarn together to make a fabric. From two kind of yarns. That is the weaving process. Afterwards the knitting. Knitting is again the process of making fabric. From one kind of yarns. So in this chapter we are supposed to discuss the fabrics which we are supposed to get from the nature, means either from the animals or the plants. We are supposed to discuss the process of natural fabrics only, not the artificial fabrics. So the remaining, if any remaining term is there, so we are supposed to discuss tomorrow, or if you are having any kind of doubt, then you can also message us or you can call us. So we will include your doubts in the next video, and if no doubts are there and if any of the term is not left, then we are supposed to discuss the questions which are given in between the chapter or at the end of the chapter. At the same time, you are supposed to copy these terms which we have discussed today in your rough notebook, and after copying these terms you are supposed to take the pic of that and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number. Tomorrow we are supposed to discuss the that exercise questions, and we are supposed to provide you, as previously we are providing that the PDF file, and from that PDF file you can copy those question answers in your fair notebook as well. And after completing today's work, means after copying these terms in your rough notebook, don't forget to take the pic of that, and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number, so that we can also maintain the record of the name of the students who are completing their work on the regular basis. Thank you very much.